Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney, everybody. This is the first time I'm doing this intro, by the way. Last time we met Nikomina. She was hiding, disguised as that revolutionary dude. I don't remember quite why. Let's talk to her. What were you doing? Last night. So, I take it you're aware that a murder occurred in the cabin next door? You know, my best friend. Did you do it? Naruhodo, please calm down. Yes, sailors tell me during breakfast. The one who died was our friend. That is true? That's why we're trying to gather information right now. For his sake. Did you notice anything unusual last night? Something that sounded like a conversation or anything? Or any like Suzato tossing? Or the sound of a ship overtaken by a raging storm? Or a huge explosion from the engine? Holmes, you're not helping. I think everyone would have noticed something like that. Anyway, did you hear anything, Nikomina? Please ignore the Sherlock Holmes. This man thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. I think he's insane. I am knowing nothing. We've out of leads then. How does she not? There was something in the air vent. Oh yes, welcome back to the stream, by everybody. By the way, I didn't say that. I feel bad now. Here, let me shout everybody out. Welcome back, Hector. Welcome back, Vinny. Welcome back, Green Yoshi. Welcome back, Keel Kazuya too, and everybody else who might still be lurking. You guys are awesome. Welcome back, Keel. Sherlock is great. I like his esotericness. He's just not being very helpful right now. I was not thinking of anything but me. I am knowing nothing at all. I see. Naruhodo. So you ran away from the Novovich Ballet Company. Is that right? Why? Yes. I go to Great British Empire. From there, I board ferry to America. I am done with ballet. I want to start new life. You say you're done with ballet, but you still decided to bring that tiara along. It is mine. I need tiara to live. It must be your only source of money. Must be hard. I make no money from ballet group. I get only food and water. From country to country, only dance all day. I had to run to protect self. And so you chose to seek asylum, right? Are you all alone? Is anybody helping you? Sailors on the ship are my friends. Oh, that answers my question. That's why they're all big, bulky Russian dudes. They're your bodyguards. They're helping you escape. Huh? I feel bad for doubting them earlier then. Huh. She wants to feel like a queen, run away. Or, you know, at least not a peasant. They let me on board. Gave me empty cabin. But if that's the case, there's still one thing that doesn't quite fit. Yes, I see it too, Mr. Holmes. Almost went with the other voice. What do you think, Naruhodo? I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yes, of course. We should ask Nikomina about that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I see cluelessness runs in the family. Something strange. Might I inquire one thing? According to this article, you only just disappeared yesterday. So, that means the only time you could have boarded the ship was last night. So was she in Shanghai? She wasn't in Russia. No, wait, yeah, what am I thinking? I didn't come from Russia, I came from Japan. Naruhodo is a big mood. Naruhodo, the ultimate protagonist. Wait, this isn't Danganronpa? It's very similar though, same energy. However, the SS Alclair did not weigh anchor at the harbor last night. I didn't know that. I was in the friggin' cabinet this whole time, Sherlock. Ah. Now that you mention it. So, how in the world did you manage to board this ship? My suspicion is that she actually had some sort of body double back in Russia to cover her for her. That's my theory. They said that earlier in the chapter. Oh, it's been a while since I played this. Oh. Or she's the body double. Or maybe she's the body triple. Okay, we're not doing Revolver Ocelot here.
Come to think of it, the sailor in the hallway was behaving a little strangely, wasn't he? It was after we asked him when Mr. Roylet has boarded.
Oh, I don't have the thing ready. I wasn't expecting this. How was your day, guys? Did you have a good dinner? Have a good BRB? Not over yet, Snake. No, that's not even Ocelot. That's like what? Liquid, brother. You guys don't know my friend Brad. He does a pretty mean Liquid Snake Master Miller impression. I mean, I don't. But he does. Where's that filter? Where's that filter? I need it. Okay.
You are not needing that information.
Oh, wow. Yes. An entire wait for the filter just for that. Reminds you of One Piece. I never watched that far on One Piece. I wish I did. I started it back in the days when I had dial-up internet. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna catch up at any point. I only could read the manga. Downloading one zip file every, what, like, hour? That's what he said, if I remember right.
Gracefully descending onto the stage like a snow-white angel.
What was that all about?
It's about me. Was written in a theater review in the Russian newspaper. I am gracefully descending onto ship 2. I am Angel after all.
You flew? You flew? You got lured by a crane? That's quite the groundbreaking claim you're making, considering your limited English. Your limited Japanese. What are we speaking right now?
I wonder if all Westerners are as boldly spoken as Mr. Holmes and young Nikomina here.
Like a god amongst men, he gracefully takes in the knowledge of the world. They have written such things about me as well. Alright, Sherlock, keep your head inside your brain. Keep your wits about you. Keep your ego inside that hat. But that's in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, a serialized, exaggerated novel. It's fiction, pure fiction. I am clearly more level-headed than that. They're probably speaking English. I bet the canon is that Naruhodo learned in this time. At any rate, she doesn't look like she has any intention of telling us the truth of how she got on board. Maybe she did. I think so. Maybe it was stage magic. Maybe it was magic. Yeah? So, Nikomina's friend is in the trunk. Oh yeah, Sherlock's Japanese is bad. I guess Naruhodo just learned really good English from Asogi in that couple of months.
But the ship forbids animals from being brought aboard. Please, keep secret. Do not tell anyone on ship. If they found out,
then those brawny Russian sailors will grab that trunk and throw it into the sea. That is brutal. You're so mean, Mr. Holmes. Don't be a butt.
So, this friend, is it a puppy perhaps?
I want it to be a kitty. Or a guinea pig. Or maybe an adorable little rabbit? Nope. Ha! You think Russia has adorable little rabbits bouncing around the tundra? Don't rabbits live in the snow? You mean they don't? I'm assuming not, but how should I know? You're a detective. I thought you should know things before you make claims. Gosh dang it. Now Naruhodo's from the English department, and Susato learned English to accompany Asogi in Britain, that's why. But Naruhodo couldn't understand English in the courtroom. So, was he just not that good at it before? Or was she speaking in, like, a different dialect that he didn't understand? Right. Hector just gave the dogs the treats. Alright. Well, if Miss Nikomina is holding a dog in here, maybe her dog will want some treats too. Hope you brought some. Neither of you are even close to the mark. By friend, she must mean... It was Queen's English. I've got it! Without a shadow of a doubt, it must be... a chicken! Okay, guys, I changed my mind. I like Sherlock now. Yeah! I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't care even if it's not a chicken. Holmes got my back. It was me. I was in there the whole time.
A chicken?
Well, just think about it. It's me, guys. I'm in the game. It wakes you up in the morning with this loud crow, and it lays eggs every day. I'm pretty sure that one of those has to be a male one, and one of those has to be a female one. And if push comes to shove, you can just roast it up and have a nice little meal, right? Oh! Never mind. Something tells me you're not exactly treating that chicken as a friend. A pet chicken. Roasted up. Well, after all said and done, the fact remains that the identity of her friend is unknown. Laughs in British. I knew it. She's still wary of us. Still, I feel like there's something I should be showing Nikomina. I'm not sure exactly what, though. I present more evidence. Clearly, it's my school badge. Hold on, I keep forgetting that I have to go back to the present menu. Now that I remember it, this is how the other Ace Attorney games worked. I don't know, I don't understand why they don't just have a button from the court record button. Would you like to take a look at this? This shows people my identity as a university student of the Empire of Japan. Pretty nice, huh?
I am not kidding.
Ungrateful little. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Naruhodo, show off that badge as much as you'd like, but maybe only to other Japanese people.
You can't stop me. Susato, would you like to take a look at this? Yeah! Yeah, I'm following what you said, Susato. Look at it! Look at it!
I'll look at it later.
I wonder if I should show it to Detective Hosonaga too. Yes! Do it! Overwhelming urge to show badge rising! It's hereditary. His descendants will want to show badges to people for years to come. I think Naruhodo knows the English back in Chapter 1, since Asogi asked for his opinion on Detective Hosanaga's translation of Gisele's statements. And I guess when Giselle spoke English loud enough, you could kind of read the cursive letters. So that I bet that represented Naruhodo's limited understanding of what she was saying. We know she loves this game. It's Ace Attorney. Look, there's definitely still humor in this. People were worried that the translation would remove some. Alright. Missing ballerina? Nikomina, here's that newspaper article. You look beautiful in this.
You look beautiful in this picture. Almost like a fairy. Seeing self in article is scary. Nikomina.
A 15-year-old girl, alone in exile. Oh yeah, she is 15. I'm sure none of this is easy for her. She's out there on her own, trying to travel to a different country, not even sure if she can make it. That is actually really sad. I hope you make it, Nikomina. Go, have a new life. There are no cats in America. Naruhodo reminds you of Apollo rather than Phoenix. How so? Because he's fine? I'm fine! The journal. No. Oh, speckled band. Yeah, maybe. This is the journal that belonged to my friend who passed away.
Journal?
He wrote about seeing something last night, and we're curious about it. 1 hour and 23 minutes after midnight, I heard a sound like a low whistle. And then, 1 hour and 35 minutes after midnight, I saw a speckled band at the air duct. They're both dorks. I guess Phoenix didn't inherit that.
Speckled band?
This cabin's air duct is linked to the cabin next door. You can see it right up there.
In other words, this cabin and the victim's cabin are connected. Ah.
It's a good thing that me and Asogi don't smell bad. Hopefully. Well, maybe Naruhodo does, because maybe he hasn't showered. That is unfortunate.
Nikomina, do you know anything at all about this? About the low whistle the victim heard? Or anything about this speckled band?
You have to help us, Nikomina. You're our only lead.
No. Niet. I am knowing nothing.
I see. Starting to get a little frustrated, but I gotta be patient. She's doing her best. Hello. Ah, this guy. Food.
Please excuse me. I need a moment, Mr. Roylott.
How do you put that on back so fast? What is it? How do I make it sound like a girl that's trying to sound like a man?
What is it?
How'd she do that so fast?
The captain wants to talk to you about something. Please go to captain's quarters as soon as possible.
Understood. We'll come at once.
What is it?
Do not ask me that. You must leave now.
Please don't worry about us.
You'll be fine, Mr. Roylott. Quit playing.
You heard him. Get out or I throw you myself.
Looks like we won't be able to continue inspecting the cabin right now. Sherlock, say something. Where are you?
This is quite unfortunate.
I bet there's something important in here. Like, you know, the speckled band. The low whistle was probably her flying in or something. Maybe a zip line of some sort. Keel Kazuya's imagining Asogi scrubbing Naruhodo's back with a wet towel. His only chance of taking a shower. If the only showers on the boat are like the communal bathrooms or something. You know what? This is first class. They probably have their own bathrooms. And just like that, we were forcefully removed from the cabin. Hey, they were best friends. They'd do that for each other. Naked too. What? We didn't even have a second to investigate before we were thrown out of the room. Quite literally thrown out. Oh, big dude strong. Go B, continue. Oh, I never knew I was that close to a save point. Save! Yeah, I bet people were in suspense about that. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I'll probably go for another hour or so. What we got? 9th of January. SSL clear, first class cabins. From what we saw, the suites didn't have bathrooms. I wonder how much of that is this type of boat not having that back then, or Capcom just never putting bathrooms in their games. People were excited that they put a bathroom in the Resident Evil 2 remake. That's how excited they were.
I can't believe he threw us out.
And I can't believe we didn't manage to learn anything about that speckled band.
Not being able to fully investigate that cabin didn't help matters either.
Where had Naruhodo been going? Don't worry about him. Oh, that cabin, that cabinet must be really, really terrible smelling.
Worst of all,
Is the wardrobe full? Don't ask these questions, Green Yoshi. Not that way.
now that sailor is watching us even more closely than he was before.
More like he's staring daggers at me. Oh, come to think of it.
What's the matter?
Where did that great detective of yours run off to? Yeah, Sherlock hasn't said a thing. Where is he?
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him skulking about for a while now. Skulking about, not shulking about.
Now it's shulk time. I bet he hid in the cabinet as soon as the big dude burst in. Yeah, because he was gone at that point. When did he slip away? He has the key. Damn it. He dutifully cuffed me again, then vanished into thin air. Maybe he's magic. It's not a trick. It's magic. Okay. Can't even talk to the guy. Come on, man, give me a break. I really wanted to investigate Nikumina's cabin.
Well now, you look like you are really wanting something.
Yeah?
Are you looking to be thrown out of this cabin again, friend?
No, I assure you, that's certainly not the case at all.
Next time I have to toss you out, you go straight into the ocean. Do not forget it.
I'll be sure to remember that.
And then you will be dead.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
I don't think I should be getting anywhere near that door unless he forgets what I look like. If only he were Sherlock. Maybe I put on a disguise. Maybe I can put on Nikumina's disguise.
I don't exactly think he'll be forgetting that anytime soon.
Yeah, okay, so no. Maybe they had ninja classes and stealth ran to the bathrooms. He was just really, really fast. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Naruhodo looked like oh yeah, that's true. Now, when we went here for the first time, Naruhodo said he never saw this before. Not big surprise. Les is gonna be lurking till you fall asleep. Alright, Sal. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'll be here. I'll be playing my game. Hope you have a good night. Why is Keel thinking so hard of Naruhodo's personal hygiene? Because he's been here for what, half a month? That's so unsanitary. You know the Japanese are all about cleanliness. This is so unlike Naruhodo. At least how I expect him to be. First class cabin number 1. This is our room.
It was never your room, it's Kazuma's room.
Huh?
The only space you can really claim as your own in there is the wardrobe.
Yeah. And it was so cramped that I could barely even fit inside. That's the life of a stowaway. So hard. Oh, that reminds me. It was the 1900s. Everyone was stanky. You know what? Fair. I wonder if Detective Hosonaga has found any new clues or leads in Asogi's cabin yet. It's gotta be. There's nothing else.
We can always head inside and compare notes with him about the investigation again.
And then all of a sudden, he's dead. You just go inside and then all of a sudden it's like. Another body has been discovered. Can I not go in? I guess not. Where do I go? Over here? Probably. I wonder if this is open now. This is the only way I can go. Maybe they licked each other like cats. No. That has implications. Green Yoshi's been looking for an excuse to be cute. I mean, who needs an excuse to post a cute Yoshi emote?
This door leads to the second-class cabins.
It's locked. It won't budge.
Well, that makes sense, after all. They're not going to just let a suspected murderer waltz right out of their custody.
Zada looked me right in the eye as she said that. Where do I go? There's like nothing left. Make an alarm? Mr. Man? Hello? Oh, you know what? I probably just have to move. I'm stupid. Asogi. Oh, this nay. 9th of January, SSL Claire, first class cabin number 1. Looks like they're still investigating the scene.
That reminds me. I wonder if Detective Hosonaga is still alive.
What do you mean by that? Naruhodo.
Naruhodo, have you forgotten already? In order to grant you a prisoner the opportunity to investigate freely, he said something like, "I will give my very life if only to persuade the captain."
Did is already done? Wait, who said that? Was it Asogi or Hosonaga? Or I lost the conversation. I'm sorry. Let's look at the thing. Backlog. Here we go. Detective Hosonaga. Isn't he right there? No, that's the other Russian dude. Oh man.
Oh, you're right.
He did. Oh, you're right. He did say that. Well, I'll figure the give my very life part was just an exaggeration. Osonaga's a good boy. I want him to live. Should we go check in with him then? He might have some new information for us. Is this not him? Examine. You! Where have you been? Sir! I was over in the next cabin performing an investigation, sir! And just to give you permission to do that! It was a sailor named Osonaga? Happy music is back. The new guy? I swear I'll roll him up into a ball and throw him into the freezer to cool down for a while. He already ran off again. Alright, that gets him out of the room. Oh, at least that gives me some time to investigate, finally.
Ow. Is Detective Hosonaga really going to be shoved into a freezer?
Hopefully he has a coat. I feel deeply indebted to him for this. I owe him a lot. When we return home, I'll make sure to order him a beefsteak at La Quantos. He's probably had enough of it. He does work there.
Somehow I feel as though we're still a long way from making it back to Japan.
We've got a long way to go. Okay. What else can we look at? Body? Green Yoshi's for real gonna have to buy this soundtrack. Oh wait, I am tempted too, even though I have the collector's edition of this game that comes with... I'm not sure if it's the full soundtrack or just a sampler, but it comes with a CD that I'm not going to open because I don't want to ruin its value. I'm a dork. Throw him into the freezer. Not a good idea. A bit too long. Green Yoshi will buy it from LimeWire. Why would you buy things from LimeWire? Who remembers Kazaa? I'll get it off of Kazaa. I'll get it off of Napster. How about that? Do people still buy stuff from Napster ever since they turned into a real music store? I have questions. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary here. Except for, you know, where his body was. These are the words written using that spilled ink. It seems they spell out the word wardrobe in Russian according to several people fluent in it. Buy it from a piracy website. Who are you paying money to? Green Yoshi's never even heard of Napster. Making me feel old, man. I feel real old. It's the original.
That one word points you directly to you as the murderer, but you already knew that.
Yeah, but he doesn't know Russian? If you wanted to figure me as the murderer, why not just write Naruhodo in Russian? We're just going with him knowing Russian, apparently. Okay.
At any rate, there's just one thing that I can say for sure. I think it's difficult to imagine that Kazuma would write his final words in Russian at all.
Well, if it wasn't Asogi, then who in the world wrote this? I have questions. Hey, we can probably look at the journal now. I mean, Sherlock already ruined it. Not ruined it, ruined the sanctity of it. Sword, I'm just looking around, don't mind me. The shelf? What's up with the shelf? Yoshi was saying LimeWire for the old school feels. Aw, that's not old school, that's new for me. Napster is way older. All the books are neatly lined up on the shelf once more. Maybe it was Wardrobe-chan. Wardrobe-chan framed me and then swallowed me up. Kept me inside. I thought I could trust furniture. Not after bed-chan.
Just a little while ago, everything on this bookshelf was in disarray.
But you were the one who went ahead and straightened it all up again, right? Destroying evidence.
Don't even think about knocking anything out of place again.
I'm just trying to recreate the crime scene, dang it. Like I said, it wasn't Asogi or me that threw them all off.
I just can't calm down in the presence of a messy bookshelf.
Maybe it was Susato! Arranging bookshelves, very suspicious. Oh, hi, Hosonaga. You were just there off screen the whole time? Why are you beat up? Oh no, that's just the blood you cough up all the time. Yes, you're fine? Welcome back, Viv. Hello. Welcome back. Detective Hosonaga!
What happened to you? Your face looks terrible.
Oh no, he's actually messed up. Oh, now that I look at him closer, he has a black eye. Uh-oh. What happened?
Ah, yes. Please don't be alarmed. It's just a few bumps and bruises.
I don't think I'd describe that as just a few bumps and bruises at all. Who hurt you? Who hurt the good boy?
Her.
And, okay, it's really hard to see on the 3DS screen, but his glasses are also broken. What the heck? What the heck? Who did this? They will pay. Susato, give them a toss. Toss.
As I was reporting to the cabin in regards to the permission I gave you to investigate, the crew started to jeer at me for it, punch him in the face, and throw him overboard.
What?
Soon, though, they decided to be content with only the punches, as you can now see. That's all it was, though. Nothing to be worried about.
I guess he wasn't joking around when he said he'd put his life on the line. Hosonaga, you are too good to us.
Thanks to you, we now understand the situation in the neighboring cabin much better. So I've heard.
Huh?
Just a little earlier, a man billing himself as a great detective informed me of events.
Sherlock.
As I recall, he believed his name was the Sherlock Holmes or something similar.
No, his name was Flintlock Dromes. I knew it. That man is everywhere. Anyway, since we're all here, would you like to compare notes?
Yes! A wonderful idea.
Sounds good to me. Aw, that's all he needed to cheer up.
Can you believe it? Nikomina Borshevich is in the cabin next to us.
Don't yell it to the world, why don't you? One investigation requires one Hosonaga, it seems. It's like a currency. It's a payment for giving us all these clues and tips. Yo, you know who she is?
For a lover of ballet, it would be impossible not to have heard of that lovely fairy.
You got mad at me.
Moving on, it seems settled that the adjacent cabin has no relation to the incident.
I don't believe you. Huh? Why do you say that?
A lovely fairy could never possibly do evil. He got mad at me again.
Hosonaga, don't overdo it. You are in pain. You already cough up blood. Is that... Go see a doctor.
Excuse me, but has the investigation on this side made any further advancements? To be perfectly honest, there's not much we're able to do right now. We have our hands full ensuring that the scene stays untouched until the Hong Kong police arrive.
We've been told to keep an eye on things and not to lift our watch for even a second. Oh, I see.
I see.
Oh, I almost forgot. I do have one new piece of information. Oh?
Please, tell us anything you can.
What you got? Oh, Hosonaga, doing the good work. I'm gonna have to buy you a steak later, man. Let's go out for some beers. I know I'm a college student, but still.
So what is this new information?
Here, see for yourself. This is a report that was written by the ship's doctor after his examination of the corpse. Asogi's post-mortem.
Kazuma.
So, how did he die? The fatal injury should be listed in the report. Injury?
His neck was broken, it seems.
Oh! Snapped. Yes, about that. As we observed before, the victim had no visible external injuries. Initially, it was presumed that the cause of death was poison. However, the doctor's report states that there wasn't a single trace of poison in his body. Then, what was the murder weapon? Probably somebody's own hands. Snap! That could not be determined since there were no external injuries. I fear he may have been bludgeoned with some kind of blunt object that left no wound. Not even a bruise. I see.
What a pain in the neck.
Oh, I see how it's gonna be. I see how it's gonna be from now on, Keel. You're gonna fit in just fine.
The central nervous system connects to the body through the cervical vertebrae. If one received a strong blow there, death without visible injury is not unlikely.
Sogi. Pay attention to neck pain, guys. It's very, very, very important. Very dangerous. Here, I made a copy of the post-mortem report. Please, feel free to take it with you. Huh? Is that really alright? It will be fine. Because I believe in you. If I didn't, I would not have approved of you stepping foot outside this cabin to begin with. Right? Hosonaga! I have a feeling he might die later now that he's so helpful. It's like he's a detective that actually does his job. No knock against Gumshoe. Gumshoe is amazing. Gummy is the best. But Hosonaga is a good boy. He tries so hard. That's true. Rinoshi likes the statue on the ruined bookcase, but that doesn't explain the other room's bookshelf being messed up. Mirror murder? Two crimes happening in the same way? Maybe? Don't jinx it. Oh, okay. Hosonaga will not die. That probably jinxes it more. So where did Sherlock go?
Oh, so Mr. Holmes came by again while we were gone.
Yes. He seemed content inspecting the floor. In fact, he even crawled about for a bit. Sounds like typical Holmes. Someone said that Hosonaga is probably the ancestor of Gumshoe. Wow, runs in the family, huh? Although, Hosonaga probably gets paid more. Let me see what was Detective Gumshoe's Japanese name. Wasn't it something that the joke was it's really, really hard to pronounce? Kisuke Ito no Kogiri. Well, nothing to do with Hosonaga. It's possible, though. I don't know the pun. I don't know Japanese. Viviana, help. After just a few minutes, he gave up and left. He seemed rather restless and impatient. Well, I guess you'd need to see the kanji, but I don't know if Hosonaga is a pun. Did the great detective say anything at all? Skinny long? That's not a good pun. Now that you mention it, he did say one thing in a very loud, boisterous voice. This is shoe polish, he announced for all the world to hear. What? shoe polish. I wonder what that's all about. As I recall, he was over there when he said it. Around where the broken bell is. Broken bell? Oh, that's why the call room doesn't have a bell. Was he referring to those brownish red marks on the floor, perhaps, detective? So it's not blood. Ah, yes, that's right. But how did he know it was shoe polish? How indeed. I haven't the foggiest. When I asked, his reply was so convoluted it made my head spin. Alright, so probably not relevant. Hector's been doing some testing with Joker and Smash. His final Smash insta-kills at 63%. And 64 at battles with more than 2 people. Interesting. I'm more interested in how his edge guard is. I found out later that his gun is really good at stilting people's recoveries. Like, really insanely good. So that, you know, is a thing. I need to learn him more. Ito no Kogiri is thread saw. What? The Japanese surname Ito no Kogiri roughly means a fret saw, and Keisuke is just a famous detective. No, it's a rock musician? I thought it just meant a detective. Hector found out the hard way. the getting killed by Joker's edge guard. Might be unrelated. PK Thunder. KK is just a common name. Okay, I see. Evan, what's up? Manoka Trial. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. I mean, it is Good Friday. Ah, finally. Is something wrong, Susato?
Come to think of it, Kazuma had been wearing a pair of lace-up brownish red knee-high boots.
Brownish red. I remember those boots. It was red so dark they almost seemed black.
He often tended to them with a polish that was a color much like red wine.
So then that would make sense. That would make these the marks of Asogi's shoe polish. Floor markings have been updated. Huh. What does that mean? Why was it dragged? Ephrata. Viviana's gonna sleep. Alright, have a good night, Viv. I'll see you next time. Sweet dreams. I'm afraid that this is all I can offer to speak about. Oh. I have to return to my post soon. I can feel the cellular's eyes boring a hole into my head. Stay strong, Hosonaga. You did good. I understand. Thank you very much.
You seem rather fatigued, sir.
Not at all, friends. I failed in my duty to protect Asogi. I owe you this much. So dutiful. So good. Of course, my suffering is trivial compared to what you two must be going through. Moreover, my head has been hurting since this morning. I've been unable to do anything about it. A headache? Come to think of it, I can still feel that dull, throbbing pain in the back of my head, too. Were we both knocked out? Or is it the side effect of some sort of poison? Huh. Throbbing. Yes, my head is throbbing. Curious. Well then, if Nikamina knows nothing about the vent, then who did? That air duct leads into Nikamina's cabin.
Yes, that's right.
No, that's wrong. And just before his death, Asogi witnessed something here, right? Yeah? Near that air duct, there was a speckled band. Like the tiara or something.
However, Nikamina seems to have no idea about anything appearing at the air duct.
But is that really true?
I don't know.
I can't afford to let myself forget that I'm still a suspect in this too. Maybe I did it. Nikamina, though. She has the look of someone who's been caught red-handed. Don't go accusing people right now, Naruhodo. You have not heard all the evidence. What else? No, not Mosunaga. It's alright. The desk. I dropped everything I was holding. Wait a minute. Look. The bookshelves might have been arranged, but I don't think it has anything to do with the murder. It probably does. This is where Asogi wrote his final journal entry.
1 hour and 23 minutes after midnight. I heard a sound like a low whistle. 1 hour 35, I saw a speckled band.
When I look at his journal, sitting open like that, it's hard to believe he's gone. It's as if he was here just yesterday.
Kazuma left us a valuable clue. And with it, I'm sure that we'll be able to solve this mystery.
Right. Of course we will. Brimming with confidence, aren't we? Gives me a lot of things to think about, I guess. Look at the ink? No. Look at the Russian? No. Look at the bed? I'd want to. Let's see, what's over here? Anything new? Tablecloth? Painting? Bookshelf? The dude? The door? There's not much else on the floor. Dishes? The outline? Trying to find anything. I don't see. Wardrobe? I checked it already though. Maybe if I show Hosonaga something. Oh, it doesn't even let me. Okay. Sure. Can't talk to the dude. He's tight-lipped. The shoe polish, right? I'm stupid.
It's quite a beautiful color, don't you think?
From the looks of it, I think that's some small object broke in half. I couldn't find the other half of it anywhere in the cabin, though.
Huh. Aside from that, there are also some dark brownish red marks on the floor here.
It appears to be shoe polish, at least according to the great detective over there.
I agree with him. It must have been scraped off of Kazuma's boots.
Well, you can say that, but what makes him so sure that it's specifically shoe polish?
Why, that's because he's the great detective, after all. What other reason do you need?
I don't know, he probably licked it. That doesn't count as an actual reason. Yeah, he licked it. What else is there? I'm stumped. There is actually nothing left to check. Is there? Check the wardrobe again.
It's been half a month since we left Japan. And all this time you've been crammed into that wardrobe?
Can you refrain? No. That bell isn't very Durabell. Looks familiar. Does it ring a bell? Don't worry. This happens all the ding-dong time. I don't know what to check. Everything is done. The one benefit of the checkmark system. There's nothing that that I can see that I can check that isn't already. You guys have any ideas? Maybe we can examine this closer. No. But what? Can I move? There's nothing else. I can only go to the hallway. Nope. There's nothing else? Oh, okay. Red herring. Sure. When you get the typewriter, you know you're making progress in the Phoenix Wright game.
Oh! Look, Naruhodo! Mr. Stroganoff is nowhere to be seen!
Hey! Where I gotta go. I gotta go to the room. Stroga what? The name of the duder? You don't remember, Naruhodo?
You know, that extremely brawny Russian sailor from before!
Why do Russian names have to be so hard to remember? I don't know. Sounds delicious to me. La la la. What in the? I hear the sound of someone's loud and enthusiastic humming nearby. La la la, the greatest detective of all. Ah, I think I know.
That ridiculously obnoxious voice sounds rather familiar.
Well, putting aside the singing for a minute, we have a perfect opportunity right here.
Yes, let's renew our efforts. We must seize this opportunity to investigate Nikomina's cabin.
Right, let's hurry up and get started before that Mr. Stroga something gets back.
It's Mr. Stroganov.
Whatever, Mr. Beef Noodles. I hope the mousetrap doesn't get used. I don't want to see a mouse in there.
I am heavy weapons guy.
He went off because somebody touched his gun. First class cabin too. Doesn't look like Nikomina's returned yet. Susato. Where'd you go? Oh, wow. Wait, Susato, you can't just... Wait, these didn't have clothes in them before.
Time isn't on our side here. We have to investigate what we can, where we can.
Okay, we're doing this for Asogi after all. Examine these very pretty dresses. Time to snoop, boys.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Not just for Asogi.
Not just for Asogi.
Huh?
It won't be long before we reach the next port, Hong Kong. Are you sure you still want to be wearing those handcuffs when we arrive?
Susato.
It's up to us, and us alone, to solve this case.
Ah. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, but question though. How do we have a court case? Does the ship have a courtroom, or are we just gonna do it in, like, the galley or something? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, inspirational. Let's see. And y'all didn't think Susato was best girl. What are you talking about? I think Susie is amazing. So. These books have all fallen over, and not a single one is left standing. Sure.
Is that a statuette of the guardian god of sea? It's fallen on its side.
Wait a minute. I feel like we've seen something like this before. Remember Asogi's cabin?
Do you think by any chance that Nikomina knocked all these things over when she was practicing her dance?
Wait, I read this already. Never mind. Oh wait, no. It was new, but it wasn't new. She also arranged it. Huh. Would she really be working on her dancing the first day after she defective?
Well then, you make her lose her temper, causing her to knock everything down in her fury?
Like I've been saying, stop blaming everything that happens on me. She wouldn't even know. It would have been messed up by now, by the time I even left the cabinet.
Anyway, let me put things back as they were. This would also bother me otherwise.
You are tampering with a crime scene. Stop it! Sherlock is best girl. You know what? I believe it. Oh, wait. The friend is in here.
Ah! The trunk from earlier is wide open!
It's open? You're right. Oh god. Where'd it go? Where's friend? It's entirely empty. But according to the great detective's deductions, Nikomina had been hiding her friend inside.
Yes, and she felt compelled to keep that a secret.
Because the SSL Claire doesn't allow animals to be brought aboard, right? Just what was stuffed into that trunk? Drunk? Drunk. And where could it have gone since we were last in there? Trivial details. Sherlock can be best girl if he wants. Because he's Sherlock. He's that good.
Naruhodo, are you still here?
Yes, I've been here the whole time.
Oh, good. I was worried that if I took my eyes off you, you'd go shut yourself up in the wardrobe.
I wasn't going to.
I was totally going to.
think I'm some kind of freak who just loves to jump inside every available wardrobe.
From the looks of it, I don't think either of us would fit in here. It's full of beautiful garments. They all look like they're made to be used on stage.
But Sherlock was in there earlier. Damn, Susato, how rude. Too bad. I was hoping that Nikomina's little animal friend might be hiding in here. So where?
Someone dropped the dish on the floor.
I don't think it fell. It looks like someone placed it there on purpose. Oh, for room service to pick up, probably. What does it mean? Oh wait, Sherlock forced himself out of the closet? I don't remember. I just remember him sitting in there.
Oh, is it really true then? Has the ship sprung a leak here?
It's not plugging anything.
Do you think it's okay? Surely it must be. Surely we're still safe, right?
If there was actually a leak, we'd all be doomed. Well, even if there was a small leak, I don't think we'd be in danger or anything.
That makes sense, right? Right? We're gonna be just fine.
We're fine! Wow. This girl. 0 to 50. 0 to 60 in 3.5 and back. There are only a few books on this desk.
Well, Nikomina did only just arrive in this cabin last night after all.
On that topic, I wonder what kinds of books she reads. Murder mysteries.
Good questions. Let's take a look here. It's written in Russian.
I could have guessed that was so before hearing it from you.
Well, asking me for anything more than that is rather unfair.
You're right. That's true. Tea time. When you're going to Britain, you gotta have tea.
There's nothing inside the teapot.
Russians are known to drink a lot because their throats are always dry, right?
More likely, since Nikomina arrived last night, she hasn't had time to make any tea yet.
You tell him, Susato.
I suppose either one could be correct.
But I'd bet 2 copper coins that it's because their throats are always dry.
Now you're just being stubborn, Naruhodo.
It could be. Don't. I'm just trying to investigate. Is that so bad? Trash can.
It's the waste paper bin for this cabin.
Shall we take a little peek inside?
Naruhodo! It's not polite to rummage around in other people's bins.
He's looking at me like I'm the only waste around here. Yeah, I'm the waste. Pick me up, put me in a bag. Trash tag.
Well, I suppose we can make an exception considering the circumstances.
That's right. The circumstances, of course! Brr! What's a boo? What did I do? There's hardly any rubbish here at all. Waste paper or otherwise. Did you look through a wardrobe? That seems more private. For all we know, it was a portal to Narnia. I bet Sherlock regularly goes there.
That is rather disappointing.
Gosh. So this air duct is connected to Asugi's cabin, right?
Yes, although I still don't really understand why it's built that way.
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe it's so that in the unlikely event of a gas leak, the person next door would notice.
But wouldn't that mean that the person in the other room would also be breathing the gas?
Oh, you have a point. Ow. There's a speckled band. I actually don't know. Oh wait, I saw that already. No, that air duct next to the library from a classroom. Making me so sad. I'm guessing we're done investigating here, even though the game didn't tell me anything. Kinda because I just ended the last sequence by going outside. I'm not allowed to move. Oh, yes, I am. Nope, not the right way. In an Ace Attorney game, you can tell whether or not you went the right way if when you move, you get a typewriter sound effect. Yeah. Be careful of haunted animatronics crawling through the vents. Spooky, scary skeletons. Shivers down your spine. And the ghosts come out to socialize. I like the Haunted Mansion. It's one of my favorite just chill rides. I go to Disneyland sometimes. It's right there. I live in LA. Rules are different. The SSL Clear ship regulations are also posted here in the cabin. Do not store dangerous goods, weapons, or animals in the cabins.
Nikamina must have seen this notice before hiding her animal in the trunk. Her friend is, as it were. Now her friend has disappeared from the trunk and gone missing. I suppose it might be enjoying a leisurely stroll through the ship. And I pray Mr. Stroganoff doesn't find it and decide to throw it into the sea. Why do you assume that he's gonna throw everything in there? Cue the Donkey Kong Country 2 coat monster laugh. I don't remember such a thing. I haven't played DKC 2 in forever. Nikamina's friend is actually the wardrobe itself. Now, Nikamina's friend is actually the lion from Narnia, Aslan. That'd be pretty bad. Yeah, you should use a safer, a more friendly lion like Simba. There is nothing left. I see this door is also equipped with an iron bolt, just like the one in Nasogi's cabin. Once the bolts lock it into place, gaining entrance into the cabin is impossible. This bolt, it appears to be rather small and light, but it's heavy enough to not slip out of place. And the door is also iron, so you couldn't use a magnet from outside to move the bolt. And I bet Kosonaga could ram it open. He's strong. Nikamina's friend is actually the wardrobe. He wanted to throw Hosonaga in there. Oh. Moreover, the door is sealed to prevent the entry of seawater during an emergency. As a result, the needle and thread trick couldn't have been used on this door either. Locked room murder. Again, I can see why it's not far-fetched to cast suspicions on me for the crime. What out of the door? I am out of things. They wanted to throw Hosonaga overboard. Like, so mean, no portal. Okay, well, I seem to have investigated everything. Period. Yeah. Everything is normal. So move. We might have to call it soon. I'm getting a bit lightheaded. No. Nothing. If anybody has any ideas, maybe I'll just call it soon. I know I've only been streaming for a little bit, but it's been about an hour. A little bit. But we did so little. Well, yeah, I want to go as long as possible. I really do, but I'm actually passing out a little bit. Not the best time for a stream. I want to dedicate at least an hour to this. Unfortunately, I didn't catch when I started playing this because I had a really long BRB. Let me check. Maybe I can see. I tweeted it at 9:35. I'd say it's been about an hour. 38. So yeah, it's been about an hour, but I'll try to finish this investigation. I feel like I'm close. Maybe I have to check the trash can? I checked it. I'll check it again. The waste paper basket. Yeah, it's right here. It has a check mark on it.
Corn syrup, hello, welcome to the stream. People seem to always come to my stream as I'm almost close to ending. But I'm trying to go as long as possible. Welcome, we're investigating right now. Investigating a murder. The Sogi gone from this world too soon. How are you? The plate on the floor. Yep, check that. There's no trash. That's important because maybe somebody had trash but then took it away. I say that like you don't come here fairly often. Do you? I don't remember. I'm sorry, Corn. Unless you have a different name that I don't know. Hello. Check in everything in the room. I'm trying. Okay, there's gotta be something I missed. Like, I want to look at these. But they're just coat hangers, I guess. I can't look at the bookshelf any closer than I am. There's a painting here that I can't look at. The trunk, the wardrobe, the lion, the witch, the wardrobe, the door, the floor, the dinosaur, the air vent, the call bell. This is the same as the one we saw in Asogi's cabin, isn't it? It's just not memorable. What? I don't remember. You also have to forgive me. My memory is also terrible. Forever. I don't even know who Green Yoshi and Hector are. No, I know who you guys are. You've been in the streams lately. It's fine. That's a joke. It's not a very fun joke. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. Yes, it's known as a call bell. Well, let's give it a quick tug. Hey, yeah. The other one didn't have a bell because it was broken. Suzato just grabbed the rope and yanked it without any hesitation. Well, it seems nobody came. But nobody came. Just like last time, but I'm sure that everyone's still busy. Yeah, okay, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be everything. No, not save. If I move to the hallway and nothing happens, I'm just gonna flip. Oh yeah, it's loading. No, it's not. Go back to the room. No? Really? I checked the vent. Like, it has a check mark. I could check it again. But this air duct is connected. Yes, you don't understand why. Oh, you have an idea. Whoa, Draxel. Thanks for the host. How you doing? Assuming that you're also in... It's hard to tell whether a host is someone like going to sleep for the night or someone actually coming in. But if you're here, hello, welcome. How was your stream? Oh, there you are. Hey. How you doing? You doing good? We're investigating a murder, death, despair, poo-hoo, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think we've checked everything in this room. It was a locked room murder. So we suspect that it has something to do with this room connected to the other room. It's the only way the killer could have gone in and out. Let's bust a move. How do I move? That way. Let's go. Hallway. That's Sour Bobo. Welcome back. You had a lovely time. That sounds good. The only stream that Corn Syrup missed recently was Snipper Clips. Enjoy Dangan streams. I think I might have heard, I think I recognize you from before. I'm sorry if most people like if I don't recognize you from not having chatted a lot. I like I said, my memory's terrible. But welcome back. Dun 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 dun. If it makes you feel better, this moment has been memorable enough that you'll recognize you from now on. Yeah, there you go. I got it memorized. Welcome everybody from the host, and enjoy this murder investigation times. I don't know if there's anything else I haven't looked at. I'm curious. Look at the door. It's the door to Nikamina's cabin. This may be our golden opportunity. Really? I don't see any of the sailors coming or going from the hallway right now. I think we finally have a chance to investigate to our heart's content. I already did. Ace Attorney. Investigations. Capcom, please bring to America. Where's Pikachu? Pikachu's right there. Look at the bottom. I don't think investigating my best friend's murder is gonna make me content. But there may be some important things left to examine in Nikamina's cabin. I'm missing something in the cabin? That's what I thought, but I don't know what I inspect to make it make it occur. I'll check everything again, just for the sake of completion. Not that. Damn it! Alright, let's go. Pika. Somehow I'm missing something. Chapter 2. Yeah, I noticed that parallel. In both the first game and this, you lose your mentor from the first trial. I kind of saw it happening. If it weren't for the fact that Asogi kind of presented himself as Naruhodo's Edgeworth, I thought maybe he would have stuck around. But no. No. Asogi. Just inspect every pixel. It's this, the bane of every point-and-click adventure game. Pixel hunting. Oh my god. Anna, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? We'll give that shout out. Trying to. And also a shout out for Draxel as well. Whack! I gotta catch up on chat. Excuse me for one moment. If you're on the YouTube video, I apologize profusely. But I gotta talk to the fine people in chat. Corn Syrup was talking about how specific Ace Attorney investigations have to be to progress. Yeah, that's this game series, alright. Got the raids. Welcome, raiders. How you doing? Dun. Welcome, Mike. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, James. Hello. Hi, everybody. Reading chat. Corn Syrup does want Capcom to bring this over, but it's never gonna happen. Is this probably just because there's so much stuff that they can't turn into Japanifornia that they just gave up? They just gave up. Road. Thanks for the host, Mike. And it was playing Kingdom Hearts 1. Right. Right, I remember this. Hello. Yeah, how far did you get? Did you get to did you catch up to Brad? I bet you did. Especially since Brad is stuck in Atlantis. Without even realizing he doesn't have to be. Ugh. Well, hope you've had a good night so far. Hope you enjoy me bumbling about. I still don't know what I need to check. I was just delaying myself. All of the books are neatly lined up on the shelf. Once more. Yeah, no. I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. And it was a short stream because you're just exhausted. Same here too. I'm actually, more than once I've kind of nodded off. Danger of falling asleep while streaming. I don't know if you guys notice. I'll try my best to hide it. Just don't know what I'm missing. Corn Syrup doesn't understand why they need to Japanifornize everything. They didn't do it with Phoenix Wright versus Ace Attorney. Well, that one, they had the benefit of it taking place in the... First in London, and then in a fictional storybook thing. So they didn't have to... They weren't stuck with the early decisions of the Ace Attorney, like, lore. Which, again... What just happened because back then the localizers were only tasked with the first game. They didn't know what the other games were about or how far the games would go in portraying Japan. So I mean, it's not their fault. Well, it is their fault, but they didn't know. They had no way of knowing. I still don't know what I'm missing in this room. They're just kind of stuck. 4-Day Deadass, welcome, hello, welcome back. How old were you when you first realized that Japanifornia was a word? It was today years old. It's only in Ace Attorney. Have I checked the big bag by the closet? I'm trying to, but it's like, there's no examine. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary here. Like, I've hovered over it multiple times, but it doesn't look like anything. Even though it looks like it should be a thing. No, this is just me inspecting the closet. No, nothing here. The lantern, the floor, the desk, and the books, and the rule set, the door. Something is in this room, you know it. Well, okay. Well, I know I say no backseating, no spoilers, but at this point, Hector, if you know what I'm not looking at, could please do tell me, because I'm stumped. I've searched everything. Anna's gonna go to sleep. One day we won't be streaming when I stream. Someday. I want it to be a day that we can watch each other. Can that happen? I miss watching your streams, Anna. I miss them. Dun 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 dun. Hector doesn't know. Or does he? He's thinking. Oh jeez. I need to have like somebody on codec call. Maybe Brad. Have him do his Master Miller. Tell me, like, have a walkthrough open. He'll be my voice with the internet connection. Hector forgot. Maybe it's something in the other room that I have to inspect first. Hector's gonna look it up, maybe? Alright. Please do. If you are. I will allow it because I'm being a dum-dum right now. I may be right. Maybe it is the other room. Alright, let's go. Like, maybe I have to report back to Hosonaga? I'm wondering. But I can't really give anything to Hosonaga. Like, I examine him and I go directly to talk. But I can't present anything. Yeah, there's no present here. Oh boy, this is fun. Not cutting this out of the YouTube video, by the way. Pulling this again, maybe? Colonel. I'm trying to find this 1 pixel of investigation, but the game isn't helping me. Now I miss Dual Destinies. Now I miss Dual Destinies holding my hand the whole way. Bookshelf, my trunk. My trunk. I don't know. Where is Sherlock anyway? Where is he during all this? Have I talked to someone in the hallway? There doesn't seem to be anybody in the hallway. Like, the big dude isn't there. Sherlock isn't here. Oh! Hi, Sherlock. What the... I was wondering where he went. Thank you, Keel. That's what I needed. Wow, why would they hide him like that? Suspicious.
That's Mr. Holmes.
Wow. You'll never know where he'd pop up next. Yeah, I didn't even know where he was. Why didn't I talk to Sherlock when he was humming to himself in the hallway? Because I didn't see him. I thought it was like, oh, I thought somebody was humming inside the room.
He appears to be stealing glances at something between hums.
Am I related to Brad? No, but I know him in real life. We're friends. I met him before either of us were streaming, actually. Well, that's not true. He used to stream. Don't let anybody know. But he used to stream PUBG a long time ago. It's a secret. But before we officially started our Twitch streaming careers, we knew each other. Our voices sound oddly similar. I'm just very good at impersonations, Snake. Maybe I'm turning into him. I'm okay with that.
La la la, the greatest detective of all.
Even though we're clearly staring right at him, he's still singing his heart out.
He does seem to be in high spirits.
Oh, his name is wondrous name. Everyone knows it. Nary a soul denies it. Excuse me. Lone yet supreme, yes, his name is Sherlock Holmes. Da 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 da. You again? I'll tell you what, don't swear on me, Mom, I'll punch you in the gap. Yeah, well. Listen to the punching animation. He's gonna box you. He's gonna knock you out. Ugh. Oh my god. I love it. Sherlock. Come on. Not a pugilist, are we? That's scary good. What's scary good? My Brad impression? Don't disturb people while they're singing. I was about to reach the crescendo. Well, you kept building up to your name, but never sang it, so I thought I'd do it for you. Oh, that was Naruto singing it? I did not pay attention. Sherlock for smash. He's ready. Little Mac, eat your heart out. You were this close to getting a face full of my prize right hook. All right, I get it. Can you please put those fists of fury away now? I like it. Sherlock, I like it. My Brad impression? I'm not sure if it's really that good, but thank you. Thank you for saying my impression is pretty good. You're pretty good. Pretty good. Welcome back, Vinny. I totally wasn't impersonating Brad. The animation in this game is top notch. I'm loving it.
So, Mr. Holmes, we seem to have caught you in the middle of investigating something just now.
Ah, yes, I suppose you mean this. Why, that's the ship's log. That outrageously muscular sailor wrote it before he left. Outrageously muscular. The swole boy.
The ship's log?
Was there anything unusual written in it? The contents of last night's entry are practically blank after 2 a.m. That might have been his time of death. Or, yeah, like the time of the killing. So in other words, there was nothing out of the ordinary last night. That is wretched is to laugh. What more could I expect from a Japanese exchange student clad in darkness? Sherlock Holmes, stop being discriminatory. You got it backwards, my young friend.
What do you mean?
How we all doing? Doing pretty good. If you look at some of the other pages, I think you'll understand. It appears that the good sailor's assignment was to keep a close watch on this corridor. The typical regulation is to record nothing unusual in the log every 30 minutes or so. Every 30 minutes or so? Another deduction! Ha! Oh, Green Yoshi, he had one too many. Drink water. Keel's feeling great because Sherlock's laughter is heart. You mean his laughter, his outrageous animations, or me doing it? I'm hoping I can do him justice. Nothing unusual. Needless to say, if nothing of note occurred, nothing unusual would be written here. But as it so happens, the log entry for last night is blank. There are no reports at all.
So, could it possibly mean that...
I believe that last night the good sailor left his location due to some circumstance.
what might the circumstance be?
Well, I still don't know. I'd wager it must have been quite the circumstance. You know, a circumstance. So much that it slipped his mind to write nothing unusual in the ship's log afterwards.
Surely this information I found will be worth taking note of.
Ship's log has been filed. Now we know it. Looks like his self-proclaimed title as the great detective at least has some merit. We know she's going to a party tomorrow. Ooh. That sounds fun. Hopefully you're not too busy. Now it seems you are finally beginning to grasp why I'm the famous Mr. Holmes. Oh, yes. Is something wrong? Oh, no, I'm fine. My head has just been rather heavy today. Perhaps one could say it's pounding. Another person with a headache. Huh. Uh-huh. What is this? Is there like a gas being pumped in that's making us all nauseous? Well then, lady and gentleman, may our paths cross again soon. Headache squad. That humming is finally trailing off. Sherlock Holmes. What's on your mind, Susato? You seem to be lost in thought.
Well, to be honest, mine has been hurting too.
Everybody? Huh?
Ever since this morning, my head has felt so heavy for some reason. It's like a constant pounding.
So you too then? Nani? Nandato? So what now? Oh, I'm betting I can examine something in Nikumina's cabin now. Conspiracy? I need evidence. Whoa! The alarm? That didn't happen earlier.
Warning, this is not a drill. Our ship has been confirmed 500 yards ahead.
What?
We will make a short turn to avoid collision. All hands prepare for possible impact.
That's bad. A ship is gonna, what, ram us? Trying to board us? Pirates! What's happening?
It sounds as if our ship's about to collide with another one.
What? Nandato!
Oh no, I can't keep my balance.
Susato, grab onto me! God! Die. Susato, are you alright? Are you injured?
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo.
Oh. Everything's got all shuffled about. Ah. You don't think pirates existed at this time? What, in the 1900s? Well, I mean, they probably existed before then. And after. There's always pirates. What do you mean? It's probably not pirates. The ship! Looks like we stopped.
Naruhodo, are you hurt at all?
Well, if she cares. No, I'm okay. Up!
Oh, is everyone over? Please resume.
That voice. It's Detective Hosonaga.
Is that you, Naruhodo? Please undo the bolt, quickly.
The bolt? Oh! So it looks like when we hit turbulence. When we hit ship turbulence, the doors bolt themselves. I guess that might be a safety feature? The bolt, it's locked. Susato, did you bolt the door?
No, I didn't touch it at all.
That's strange. How did that happen? And the books are all knocked over? That's what happened. And these books. I've seen this all before. It's not a locked door murder after all, huh?
All right, I'm going to unbolt the door.
I should clean up this mess and put the room back to how it was before. So that's why it's so important that this takes place on a boat. Yeah. Question of the day. Have you guys ever been on a cruise or a boat of this size? I have, once. Very interesting. Got very seasick. Not really. It was just very dizzying. The emergency stop was too flashy to have been simply called a mystery. It was certain that there would be something unpleasant awaiting us beyond the door. I couldn't help but think about that as I slowly began cleaning up the disheveled room. Why are you messing with the crime scenes? Hector has, when Yoshi hasn't. I recommend it at least once. Oh. To be continued. Oh! But we just getting to the good part. I wanna know. I wanna see what I thought was never real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, we just learned how this murder was possible, and now we get a freaking to be continued. What happened? What happened to the other ship? Did we collide? Are we sinking? How do we even get off of here and into a courtroom? I have no idea. I have no idea. A little bit more. Well, I mean, I can't go on. You think this case is almost over, but you fail to realize that at the pace that I play, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. Even if it feels like a little bit, like, even if it's just like that last little bit, it takes a long time for me to get through it. So, in the interest of me not dying, because I'm also very tired, I got very little sleep, I'll have to finish this next time. Maybe I'll make Danganronpa Ace Attorney combo streams more of a thing. But for now, I'm sorry. I apologize. This is all I got in me right now. I'm not a crazy streamer that can go for like 5 to 10 hours at a time. But I do my best. It might have something to do with the fact that I stream during night. But thank you guys all for watching. I'll pick this up again. Probably either Monday or Tuesday. Again, I have to schedule this game alongside Danganronpa, and it's a challenge. I think the next part is the climax. Not sure. I don't want to risk it, but if the next part is short, then we'll just continue on. It's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Vinny just got here. No, you didn't. Alright, I'll give my spiel. As always, if you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I stream this or other games like it, Danganronpa. I've been also playing through Baba Is You and other games with my friends Nash, Brad. It's a rotation. If you ever miss a stream, you can catch my YouTube. You can subscribe, that's the word, subscribe. Thank you, Vinny, for the end command. For past videos, video archives of my streams. If you like what I do, maybe you'll like to see a game that I've done before in the past. Who knows? And follow my Twitter for updates on the stream if you want. Only if you want to. I don't want to spam you guys with updates, but I'm telling you that I mostly tweet about when I start streaming and just fun game news stuff. Nothing too shitposty or maybe. I try not to be. Alright. If you're on the YouTube, I will say good night to you all. Or if you're also going to sleep, also say good night to you all. I'll see you next time. Stay cool, stay awesome, stay clucky. There you go, not quacky. I got it.